We rocking, we rolling. I worked so late today, dog. This shit was whack.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, true. All right. Tweeter, tweeter. What's up? What's up? Damn, man, my shit's lagging again.
You'd be all right.
I can tell it's gonna fuck up if it already hasn't. We got some listeners in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Doughboys in the building.
Doughboy in the building, he says.
Sorry, I gotta look at see what's going on with my internet,
It's too late now.
man.
You
Might have
ready?
some technical difficulties, y'all. Apologize in advance.
We'll power through it. I mean, you look. I mean, I think it looks. I think you're good, man.
How's the new setup look?
Gravy.
Changed up a few things, not much. Just a few.
I gotta represent Morgan. Come on now.
What's he talking shit?
Yeah. No, I just told him to take the
What?
Tigers hoodie off. Yeah,
Huh?
bro, you're good, man. I said you're good, bro.
You think?
You're yeah, you're good. I just looked at the feed. You're good. What's up, people who here? Let me know you here. Hop in the chat. Just say so. Just say what up,
Yep.
though.
Holla, holla, holla. What's Morgan talking shit?
He told me to take the Tiger polo off because Tigers aren't in season anymore.
What'd he say?
Oh, he's just texting me.
Oh, damn. Tell him to comment, dog. Yo. What up?
You heard the
Morgan.
man.
Show yourself in the chat.
He probably has to wake up early. He probably don't want to say shit. When you want to start? 3 minutes or at 3:30? Give you
3:30.
30
Shit,
seconds.
I didn't even put my chapstick on.
Yeah, you got 30 seconds to put your chat back on.
Which show is this? Oh no, this isn't the official. Dog, I'm pretty sure I whooped yo ass. Whooped yo ass. Tennessee won, didn't they?
Yeah.
Damn, you whooped my ass.
I know I did. You trash.
I mean, I think you only got one game, but oh shit, I didn't even put my chapstick on. Four.
All right, four. All right, 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
We about to go live, yo. Woo! How'd I look? Y'all digging the mullet? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if y'all like the cut, the flow. You know what I'm saying? Let me see one thumbs up. Come on. Boost that confidence. Welcome to the Gridiron Guide. It's your boy, the Fantasy G.
What up, though? Is A2?
Baby.
Chilling, man.
We out here, you know what I'm saying, bringing you our week 9 waiver wire pickups after an uneventful trade deadline. We thought we'd have a lot of blockbuster moves happening. Not blockbuster, but scrubs that'll be more efficient on other teams get traded, but didn't have much of that at all, and did we?
No, nothing. Nothing went crazy today. We thought, we'd see some movement. Thought some players get moved. Obviously, some players got released, but nothing too fantasy worthy just yet. So
Yeah, the rich get richer with Von Miller going to the Rams, and the Packers didn't make any moves as they said they would. What can do? Maybe they're confident after, you know what I'm saying, getting the Cardinals' cheeks.
yeah,
So,
maybe.
before we were at, y'all know what it is, baby. Make sure you follow us YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Facebook. The Gridiron Guide, Twitter at Doug Gridiron Guide. We're posting good content, lot of content on Twitter. Be sure to follow us there. We try to stay up to date and current with our Instagram and Facebook as well. We love the interaction. We like you guys reaching out to us, DMing us, sending us a message on little Facebook Messenger. Hey, this is my lineup. This is a trade I'm trying to do. What do you think? Boom. We'll tell you what to do. Also, send your trade requests, rosters in the chat. We will answer them after the show. This is live right now on Twitch and YouTube, baby. We appreciate the support. Thank you all for listening live with us. If you're not listening live, still send us your roster. Talk to us on Instagram, Facebook. That's where the interaction really is going to happen on the social media platform. So be sure to shoot us a follow. Let us know how we're doing. Let A2 know he's trash. Let G Money know he's cash, baby. All right. And podcast, wherever you listen to your podcast, at every podcast platform, follow us: SoundCloud, Spotify, Alexa, Pod, Google Pod, Apple Pod. I don't think that's their names, but that's what I'm calling them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what it's called. Stitcher. Boom. Follow us. The
Spotify,
Gridiron
yeah.
Guide. You'll get a link, a notification when we post a new episode like this one. We're coming at you live. Waiver Wire opens up tomorrow morning, and give us your top waiver wire ad for week 9.
So normally we start with running backs here, but I'm just gonna jump the line here and go with my hot waiver wire ad. I posted it on Twitter. So if you guys follow us on Twitter, you got this kind of a sneak peek. But it's going to be Jamal Agnew of the Jacksonville Jaguars. I like this play just because Agnew is starting to get a lot more targets. The past 3 weeks, he's had a total of 25 targets. Last week, he had his most, which was 12. He's obviously used as a punt returner, kick returner, so you get those points there. You're going to see him used in the backfield as well with James Robinson having a little bit of injury, but he is day-to-day, so they expect him to still play. But Agnew is still getting a lot of run out there without them having DJ Chark. So Jamal Agnew is definitely a hot waiver wire ad, and he might be even unknown because he's only owned in 2% of the league, so you might not need to put as much budget on him. Maybe about 10% of your budget I would go for. That'd be the highest I'd go for Jamal Agnew.
Yes, I agree with you. He's not going to be sought after, like some of the other free agents that people, we're going to mention, people are going to be targeting. The thing with Jacksonville is, they got Laviska Shenault, they got Marvin Jones, who maybe got 10 targets last week. Then you got Dan Arnold and Jamal Agnew, who got 22 targets.
Mm-hmm.
What's going to happen with that target share week to week? You know what I'm saying?
I would say I was still expecting him to average about 6 targets. You should expect him to get nothing more than if you get more than 6 targets, that's great. But Jacksonville's going to be down in 90% of the games they play, so that negative game strip is going to be in our favor of Dan Arnold, who I'll probably mention later because he's still not getting the respect he deserves, and obviously Jamal Agnew. So I still like him, but then like you said, I wouldn't put my whole budget on him. Roughly 10% or probably less. Between 5 and 10% of my FAB budget I'll do for him.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Why wait till later to talk about Dan Arnold? Let's talk about him now, damn it. Coming off his best game with the Jags, 8 for 68 on 10 targets, 23 targets in his last 3 games. I like Dan Arnold a lot. Him and Trevor Lawrence are, got an immediate connection. If you need tight end help, Dan Arnold's the best free agent tight end that you'll be able to get at this point in the season. He's maybe 25-30% owned. We've named in the past couple weeks. Now's the time if you need tight end help to get Dan Arnold.
Yeah, I like Dan Arnold as well. Obviously, I mentioned him a little bit, and his target share the past 3 games were 8, 5, and 10. Obviously, 10 being the most, and probably his best game. So he's getting more familiar with the offense as well. How about another tight end? How about a little Tyler Conklin for the Minnesota Vikings? I know we're going a little out over here. Normally we go with running backs first, but
Yeah, we're all over the place. That's why,
we're all
what
over
I'm
the
saying?
place today.
You got to listen
What
to us, maybe. You expect the unexpected.
Exactly. So this is probably his second best game of the year. Tyler Conklin, he had 10 points. He had a good 7 targets this week. He's been right around 5 target share or 5 targets a game. So that's pretty comfortable for a tight end you're going to pick up on a waiver wire. So if you're in need for a tight end, or if you trade one of your tight ends and need to stream one, Conklin or Arnold would be my 2 guys.
Who do you got better, Arnold?
Yes, I will go
Okay.
Dan Arnold. Dan Arnold is probably the number 1 target just because they like I said, Jacksonville's gonna be down in 90% of the games they play in. Minnesota's a little bit of better team. So they're going to be up in some of the games that they play because they're a better team than Jacksonville. So Dan R will be the play for me.
Yep, I agree. But based on volume and kind of just the pecking order in Jacksonville, you don't really have that, top guy. You don't know, got that second best guy. You got a bunch of guys that are, all going to get peppered with targets versus Minnesota. You got the pecking order. Jefferson, Thielen, Dalvin even's going to get some targets. So Conklin's kind of third, fourth there. Dan Arnold's, near the top of the pecking order.
Yep. Yep.
Why not go three tight ends in a row, baby? Your boy Aaron Pat Fryermuth
There we go.
something.
Fire move.
Fryermuth. All right, I nailed it.
Yep.
On the Pittsburgh Steelers, 14 targets the last two games since Juju Smith got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely become, I think, that short to intermediate route. Ebron obviously was out last game, which led to Fryermuth's first touchdown in his career.
Mm-hmm.
11 for 102 yards and a touchdown the last two games. So I like Fryermuth. I think he'll be a nice security blanket for Big Ben for the rest of the season. I think he can be a consistent 7 to 11 points with that touchdown to get him over 15.
Yeah, and he compares a lot to Heath Miller, a tight end that they had in the past. So Big Ben's definitely liking Fire move a lot, and obviously the fans do the move every time he catches the ball. So that's pretty good for him. All right, so obviously let's talk about the Tennessee Titans backfield. You got Adrian Peterson, you got Jeremy Nichols. Jeremy Nichols. Jeremy Nichols is probably going to
Mick
be
Nichols, right?
sure Mick Nichols. Um, Jeremy McNichols. Sorry. I don't know why I said Nichols, but
I
yeah.
wasn't
So
sure if you were saying Mick Nichols or Jeremy McNichols. Or okay.
no, you're good. So Jeremy Nichols, he's obviously the PPR play. If you're in a PPR league, full point PPR league, this is probably the guy you want to pick up. Um, a lot of people a lot of people think that once Derrick Henry gets hurt, that the next running back is just going to come in and just do 30 carries a game. That's not going to happen. They're going to be running back by committee, and I don't really see Adrian Peterson coming in right away and garnering 20 carries in a game. That's not going to happen. You're going to see a lot of running back by committee. They have a rookie running back that I don't remember his name, but he's not really fantasy relevant. So McNichols is the guy you want because he averages 9 yards a catch, on the season. So that's pretty good for running back, and obviously he does run the ball as well. So. If you're a Derrick Henry owner like myself, you might want to put, half your free agent budget on McNichols. What do you think, George?
I'm gonna go the other way with it. I'm gonna go with AP. I think he will get about, he has a chance to get 20 carries a game. You look at him in Detroit last year, he played for a little bit. He was getting, some 10, 15 carry games. You've seen him before in Washington, late in his career, still getting, 20, 25 touches a game. He's still the same AP, not the same AP, obviously before physically, but he's still the same AP where you get him the ball enough times, he'll bang you, he'll bang you, he'll bang you, and then he'll break a
Pause,
long one,
pause,
baby.
pause, pause, pause.
What?
You said bang it, man. You got to pause on that one.
Man,
That's
I meant to go, you know what I'm saying? So that's the AP noise. You hear Berman doing it. I think
I
AP,
don't.
will still be, you give him 15 touches. Tennessee's going to get inside the 5. AP's going to score touchdowns. I like AP. I don't, Tennessee's still a good team. They're not just going to, Derrick Henry was obviously a lot of, their offense, but pretty much. But
Yeah.
um, obviously AP's not Henry, but I still think AP gets it done.
All right. I'm not gonna. Actually, I'm more of a McNichols guy. That's where we differ. Hey, we have differed before. That's why there's two hosts on the show and not just one. Give you a little bit of variety.
And
Um,
I'm with you. Still about 50% if you're in absolute need of a running back, maybe put it all.
yeah. I mean, I put it on Damian Williams and he kind of screwed me. So, how about running back? I like for the Philadelphia Eagles, Boston Scott. The Eagles actually ran the football this week, which is very surprising. I had Hurts in my daily fantasy lineup. He only scored 11
Mm.
points. Looked at the score and saw him had about 40 points on Lions, and Hurts didn't do anything. Boston Scott did a lot of the work. You saw he get running back one early workload. He had 12 carries for 60 yards, 2 touchdowns. You're going to see him probably garner most of the early down back work and see a little bit of mix of Jordan Howard, and Gainwell's going to continue his third down back role. So Boston Scott is a good waiver wire ad, especially if if you miss out on AP or Nichols, McNichols, go for Boston Scott.
Yep, and right now he's about 25% owned. We talked about him last week. We said he could have a role after the Sanders injury. The last 2 weeks since Miles Sanders got hurt, 19 carries for 84 yards and 3 touchdowns after being basically irrelevant, not even getting touches, not even getting snaps. Um, Last game he did play 29 of Hurts's 51 snaps, so about 50%. Um, I don't expect the Eagles to be up like they were on the lines, pretty much the rest of the season. For that reason, I still do like Kenneth Gainwell. Don't give up on him. He only got his touches in garbage time. Didn't do much with him, but I still like him, again, as that third down back. They brought him in. They gave him more carries than the other two. Granted, they were all in the fourth quarter, but I still think Kenneth Gainwell. Boston Scott is good. Maybe, you even see Jordan Howard coming in getting some touchdowns, but that's kind of a backfield I tread carefully on for the time being. I'm not going to start any of them next week. Uh, depending on the Eagles matchup. But like I said, they're not going to be ahead by that much in another game this year. They're not going to be ahead that much the rest of the year, period.
Gotcha.
So then you saw them running the ball with Miles Sanders. They run the ball 2 times that one game,
Yeah, yeah.
fewest in NFL history or fewest since whatever. So I'm not buying into this yet. It was versus your lie
The
down
Lions.
defense. So
Yeah.
I'm not buying into the Boston Scott hype. I was going to mention him, but somebody else that I'd rather have, Carlos Hyde for the
Oh yeah.
Jacksonville Jaguars. James
Hmm.
Robinson, they said, is day to day. I don't think he's going to play this week. I think they're going to err on the side of caution here. They
Hmm.
got a good young, running back. Their team sucks. They're not playing for anything. Urban Meyer's trying to lose so he can get fired. For that reason, I think they hold him out. Hyde had 50 snaps after James Robinson only had 8 last week and then got hurt. 15 touches for 72 yards. What really gets you excited, 6 catches on 8 targets. Look
Hmm.
out for that.
Yep. Yeah, I
So,
was gonna say Carlos Hyde. Everything you echoed there, true. I don't think James Robinson's going to play this week, so Carlos Hyde would be a definite pickup for you. And if you're a James Robinson owner, I said earlier in the year to have Carlos Hyde on your team as your handcuff, just in case. And a guy told me handcuffs weren't that important in fantasy football. I said, hey, kind of are, man. Running backs get hurt a lot. Speaking of handcuff and running backs getting hurt, I'm hammering this guy again, Jarrett Patterson, for the Washington football team. He's definitely someone that needs to be had. Gibson is having that shin injury. So Gibson's not playing a lot of PPR downs, third down. Sorry, which we kind of thought Gibson would have that Chris McCaffrey workload. That's kind of what Ryan told us before the year. And Gibson's hurt right now, so Jared Patterson's the guy that's going to take those early down backs or early down works. So if you're a Gibson owner, you might want to nab Jared Patterson just in case Gibson misses some time.
yep, I'm not happy about it at all. The last 3 weeks, you've seen Gibson, below 40% of the snap count. They say the shin injury doesn't bother him, but something's going on there. Patterson had 16 carries. He was more effective than Antonio Gibson on the ground.
Mhm.
I got Gibson in a few leagues. I was very, very high on him coming in the season. I
Yes,
hope
you
this
are.
isn't the beginning of the end here for him. But I do agree, pick up Jarrett Patterson if you do own Gibson, and just hope for the best with Gibson. Hope he turns it around. He's got that fractured shin. Will it recover? No. Is it going to hinder him all season? Yes, but hopefully it's not affecting his play, but it definitely looks like
Yeah,
it is.
they just need to sit him down, let him get rest.
Can you, though, from a fractured fibula? Like,
His fractured shin, I don't know, maybe. Who
whatever,
knows?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wide receiver
Yeah,
I
Nichols.
like. Yep, wide receiver I love. My top wide receiver of the week. Hopefully he's available. I've seen him hovering around 40, 45% roster percentage. Devontae Parker. He's had
Yeah.
at least 7 targets in all 5 healthy games he's played this year with 43 total targets. He's had at least 8.2 fantasy points every single game. Devontae Parker quietly having a good season for a Dolphins offense that's kind of been hit or miss.
Yeah, you kind of see Tua kind of favor him as well since he's been back. So I definitely agree with that. I had him penciled in. I had one more running back to talk about really quick. Mark Ingram's about 50% owned on average. So if you're Alvin Kamara owner, make sure you pick up Mark Ingram back with the team that he thrived with. So you're gonna see got a little feedback there. You're gonna see him, get back to that workload that he had back with the Saints. Gonna see, him splitting a lot more carries with Alvin Kamara. But then jumping back to wide receiver, how about a little Tajay Sharp? Did I pronounce the name right? Tajay Sharp?
Yep.
The Atlanta Falcons. Obviously we see Calvin Ridley, taking a break from football. We don't know if it's all year. We don't know if it was a couple games, whatever the case may be, but he won't be with the team indefinitely right now. So Tyler Sharp's the next man up. You saw Russell Gage just completely just not get a catch, just go complete goose egg this past week. So someone has to get the targets. I think the wide receiver room for them is Tyler Sharp, Russell Gage. You can toss Pitts in there, and you can toss Cordell Patterson in there. So not a lot of weapons
Oh,
for Matt
Lemonade
Ryan.
Zacchaeus.
Oh yeah, Zacharias. All right, with Patterson's name. Yeah, but Tajay Sharp is not owned, so you can probably throw a flyer on him. Put $0 on him, and you'll probably get him.
Yep. So real quick, I definitely 100% agree with Mark Ingram. I was supposed to say him, got off train, forgot about him, but definitely, regardless if you're a Kamara owner or not, pick him up. He saw him get 50 yards in his first game after
Hmm.
being with the team for like 5 days. Definitely pick him
He
up.
knows. He knows the playbook. He doesn't worry about.
Yep. Oh yeah. So Tajay Sharp, like you mentioned, Calvin Ridley stepping away from the game for a personal reason, said he needs to get his mind right. Prayers go out to him and his family. You know what I'm saying? Um, Definitely respect players like that can admit, they're humans too. So definitely love to
Hmm.
see that, and like we said, give him all the respect and time he needs, and just really, hopes and prayers that he can recover and get back out there.
Yeah.
But on that note, you know what I'm saying? The business continues. Tajay Sharp, love him. 11 targets, 111 yards in 2 games without Ridley this year. Over
Hmm.
75% snap share in those 2 games for the highest percentage on the team, not counting Pitts. Tajay Sharp, definitely a good target for Matt Ryan, and the volume's going to be there. They like to throw it a lot. I like Tajay Sharp.
All right.
All right, but somebody I like more than Tajay Sharp. Give me Elijah Moore. You've heard us saying him a lot. 6 targets in back-to-back weeks, back-to-back rushes. You know what I'm saying? Just one rush, but kind of similar like Rondale Moore in Arizona. They're looking for ways to get him the ball. You saw him get a
Hmm.
rushing touchdown last week. Again, still like 6 catches for 50 yards this previous week. Love to see that. Get the playmaker the ball. Crowder's not doing, he had a good game, but I don't expect Mike White to get 400 passing yards again. But what I do expect is no matter what, them to find ways to get Elijah Moore and Michael Carter, the two dynamic, explosive rookie playmakers, the ball.
Yeah, I actually had him next to say, and everything you just said, just them just finding ways to get their rookie playmakers the ball, Michael Carter and Elijah Moore. One more guy
Shout
I
out to
want to talk
you.
about.
You know what I'm saying? You had Michael Carter on your DFS team last week. Nice hit in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, Michael Carter, and I also had Boston Scott was a late ad. I didn't get a chance to tweet it out there, but
Nice.
Quez Watkins, no, so it's no Jalen Rager for the Philadelphia Eagles, and I really hate the Eagles offense. I'm not going or the passing offense. I'm not going to lie to you. Uh, you know, Hurts kind of Hurts really hurt me, man, this week. So I'm still I'm I'm still I'm
Salty.
still I'm still salty about it. But Watkins is their deep play receiver. So no Rager for the time being. I don't think I've heard any news about him as far as torn ACL or anything like that, but or ankle. I
I
think it
think
was an
he's
ankle
out for
injury.
at least a couple weeks indefinitely,
Yeah.
maybe. Who knows?
So Watkins is their big play or deep play receiver. So that's definitely a good add for that offense to add Quiz Watkins. And then like you said, my other guy was Elijah Morris. You already said him. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I have for wide receivers.
Nice. And yeah, real quick, last guy. We've said him before. Not going to spend too much time on him. Hunter Renfro. Hopefully somebody dropped him during the Raiders bye week last week. He's around 50% rostered, but 8 targets in 3 of the last 4 games. Double-digit scoring in 6 of 7 games he's played this year. If he's available, definitely pick him up. And you know what I'm saying? He's just a good bye week filler and a consistent PPR option.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do we got anything else?
No, that's it because we already named our tight ends because we jumped ahead, so we
Yeah,
named our tight ends
we
already.
kind of got off topic. Real quick,
Oh,
what?
quarterback. Sorry, did you have a quarterback?
I did not honestly. Derek Carr, if he's available, playing the Giants defense, you saw them step up versus the Chiefs, but they're hit or
Taysom
miss.
Hill. Taysom Hill, if he's available in your league, pick
Yep.
him up. Obviously,
Jimmy G had a good game.
Taysom Hill is a good pickup. Just obviously, you know how much Sean Payton loves Taysom Hill. No more Jameis Winston to compete with. Simeon did had a pretty good game, but I know Sean Payton's going to have an itch to go with Taysom Hill once he gets out of the concussion protocol. So yeah, that was my tidbit on Taysom Hill. If he's
All
out there,
right.
I'll grab him.
We'll jump out the defenses real quick. Colts 66% rostered on Yahoo, playing the Jets. I don't think the Jets offense is going to do what it did last week. I think the Colts can slow them down, so that'd be a decent one. The Saints are somehow under 50% owned in Yahoo. They play Atlanta. They're producing versus whoever they play, so definitely
Hmm.
like them. Baltimore versus Minnesota. Kirk Cousins sucks. Minnesota's offense is good, but Cousins sucks again. You
Yeah.
saw the Cowboys pretty much, hold them down.
Hmm. What else you got?
Green Bay's defense versus the Chiefs. I mean, would have never
you
thought I
know,
would have
you
said
know, you
that,
know it's
but
good. You know it's good for a turnover because they
yeah,
turn the ball over every game.
Packers have been
Yeah.
getting turnovers too.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Well, I think that
Yeah.
just about does us then.
There's anybody that does it for the DFS show. If you guys are watching this live, be sure to stay on with us just a little bit. Got some
Yep.
stuff. We got some stuff I'm gonna bring up offline here just for you guys for listening to us live. So we appreciate it.
Hell yeah, we appreciate the love, the support, the live comments. You know what I'm saying? P. Diddy, he asked what tight end we like. We like Arnold. We love him, baby. Go all in on him. Thanks for listening, y'all. Be sure to follow us, message us, DM us. You know, we still got time for waivers tonight. If you're having trouble dropping somebody, let us know. Message us. We're here for y'all. Thanks for the support, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate it. Follow us. We love you. Peace out.
All right, I got it. All right. So Morgan, if you're still here, no, he turned it off anyway. Um, he wanted me to talk about his trade. So I'm gonna
Let's
tell you
hear
his
it.
trade.
Did somebody say
So
anything? The last thing I see myself saying is Arnold. Do you see that?
that's it. That's all I see.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you about Morgan's trade. I gotta bring it up
All
really
right.
quick. So pretty much, he traded Cooper Cup
Well,
and Miles Gaskin, and then he got Keenan Allen and Aaron Jones. How do you think he did? Think he did good?
I was really hoping you said Kamara, not Aaron Jones.
As a Cooper Cup owner yourself,
If I needed RB help bad, that's the only
he
way
needs
I would say to do
he
it.
he needs RB help. He traded and got Christian McCaffrey, but he traded away Gibson and Zeke pretty much to get McCaffrey.
Damn.
Well, he traded away Gibson and Zeke to get McCaffrey and Diggs, which I thought he got the better end of that deal all the way. Oh, sorry, he also gave up Claypool in that deal. So,
I mean, he
so
did get
yeah,
a good
trading.
haul.
He got a
He
good haul.
got
So
a
he
good
traded
haul.
Yeah, Cooper Cup away because I don't count Miles Gaskin. So he traded Cooper Cup to get Aaron Jones and
Yeah, I
Keenan
like
Allen.
it. It's hard to trade Cooper Cup right now, but I mean,
Number one fantasy player. Shout out to our boy Matt. He called it before the year. Now he
you
called it
know,
number one fantasy player, but he called a pretty good year for him.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't hate the trade.
Hmm.
It'd just be hard to trade Cup, but if you need running back, I would definitely, yeah, that's a good deal.
Oh, for sure. Let's see what P Diddy has to say here.
Oh,
You got.
trying to trade
Well,
Gibson, Michael Thomas for a wide receiver.
good luck with that. Gibson's value is way in the gutter right now. The time to trade Gibson was when I pressed the panic button like week 3, I think.
Yeah, what wideout can you get for them? I mean, Hmm. Maybe Robert Woods. What you laughing at?
The downturn of Antonio Gibson being like a third round pick. I have to turn
Um,
around and drop him for Robert Woods.
like you can't. I like him, and you can't value him.
His value is not there right now.
Adam Thielen, you know what I'm saying? That's a tier you got to kind of drop down to.
So I think
Amari
Adam Thielen,
Cooper.
honestly, Adam Thielen is. I know when we used to do our buy sell or whatever show, I said to sell him, but I mean his value is definitely up. So you can probably, I think Adam Thielen would still be a good player to have. He still has a good relationship or good results with Kirk Cousins. So you saw Justin Jefferson only have 2 targets last week. So Thielen seems to be the guy running around in the slot now. I like a lot. I like the slot receiver. So
So the thing with Michael Thomas, I don't think without
with
Jameis that hurt. You know, Taysom can still get him the ball, but
hmm
he really loses that next level deep
yeah,
threat.
the Michael Thomas thing was really harping on having Jameis Winston. Obviously,
Yep.
with Taysom Hill last year, they had a couple of decent games when they had about 10 targets. Um, but Taysom Hill scares me for Alvin Kamara owner. If I'm an Alvin Kamara owner, I'm freaking out right now with Taysom Hill. You know he's going to be the starting quarterback coming here soon.
Oh yeah. But I go for those guys I just sent there. You know,
Yeah, post or highlight those.
highlighting Adam Thielen, Robert Woods, Amari Cooper, Deontay Johnson, C.D. Lamb. Kind of a good wide receiver too.
hmm
Now, if and will Gibson turn it around? Nothing indicates that right now. Do I hope he does? Yes. But it's like, I don't know. The way they're using McKissick right now, I think the only way that Gibson can turn it around is if McKissick goes down.
Yeah, he's not going down though. They used him perfectly.
Yeah, that's like the lowest. It'd have to be one of those guys. You're not going to get a top tier guy for him, so it's got to be one of those, I'd say.
Appreciate the question there.
Yep. Appreciate it. P. Diddy. Preston. Let's see any other action going on in any leagues. Our team,
Kind of.
we got to win. We're up to 500. We got to make some waiver wire ads.
All right, so question for you. Morgan's trying to send me this trade. So Aaron Jones, Mahomes for uh, Saquon Barkley, Russell Wilson, and Justin Jefferson. The problem is I already had Tom Brady, so
Aaron Jones and Mahomes
not for those 3 guys.
for Jefferson. What?
Yeah, Jefferson, Saquon Barkley, and Russell Wilson.
What is this guy doing? I wouldn't do them two for Saquon. Like, unless your quarterback was John David Booty.
I mean, I already have Tom Brady, so
Yeah. What are you doing, Morgan? Pay attention to the teams, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at the teams. You got to find needs for the other guy. Aaron has no need for Patrick Mahomes. 1 and 2, the guy sucks.
Mahomes, man.
Like,
Oh my god.
if this is week 2, Mahomes has value.
The
Right
problem with
now,
Mahomes, like I said earlier, is that they don't want to take the check down plays. I guess last week they kind of did. I think I looked up and Tyreek Hill had 8 catches for 60 yards, so I guess they're checking it down. Teams aren't letting them just throw the ball deep middle. Obviously they know they can beat. They'll get beat if he throws the ball deep middle. So they're shading their coverage over that way. So
yeah, it's
who picks up
crazy.
Deshaun
Yeah,
Jackson? That's what I'm going to see.
hopefully the Packers
Packers
get
should have
that
traded for
speed.
OBJ.
I don't know. He can't get separation anymore, though. I don't know.
Dang.
Cleveland doesn't use him right, but
Yeah.
the guy sucks. You know,
Oh yeah.
he got injured. Before when he was on the Giants, you'd see him get those slants. That's what I miss. That's Odell I miss. You see him get those slants, and nobody could catch him.
Oh yeah. It just turn up the
Don't do
field.
that.
It's been a
Oh
while.
yeah. You see him do a drag and break it for 50 yards. Where's that Odell? Gone with his Achilles
Right.
or whatever injuries he said. Achilles, right?
Yeah.
That's the Odell we grew up to love. Fucking Chanel, only 4 targets.
That's your guy. OBI Sean Clark. So shit. Need some water.
We didn't even mention Henry Ruggs.
We didn't. Um. So obviously, any player on that team receives a boost. But Ruggs is running different routes. So I would look at Zay Jones actually. I think Zay Jones will fill the Ruggs role because Ruggs is running a lot deeper routes.
Well, yeah, what's he? I mean, he was breaking big plays, but was he really doing anything?
Ruggs?
Yeah,
Uh, no, not really.
seemed like
Never wasn't doing much.
he'd get a big play every other game or every third game.
Yeah, he wasn't doing much.
But you look at his numbers. Yeah, he didn't have more than 5 catches in a game. His yardage has actually been pretty good, at least 46 every game besides last week. But he's, yards per catch is about over 20, 25 yards a catch. So, yeah, that could be, you saw Zay Jones get that long touchdown in week 1. He could be the guy. Because, yeah, Hunter
Yeah.
Renfro's more of a, obviously, slot guy. Brian Edwards, I think he could benefit as well, actually, but can he take the top off the defense like Henry Ruggs? We'll have to see. Maybe, if anything, maybe it helps Waller the most.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Waller, actually, I like Waller the most for sure.
We'll see. He's been struggling. Now might be the time to trade for Derek Waller. Darren.
Darren Waller. Yeah, no, time now is yeah, he hasn't been getting a lot since week 1, that 16 target game. He hasn't been getting that insane amount of targets.
I gotta make my waiver moves, you.
I already made him.
Oh, damn, did you? Fuck.
Yeah, I can't say anything because a couple people in our league are watching.
Sean's watching, dog. What you doing, Sean?
And I know D'Angelo's ass is watching too. So here we go.
Mr. Zhao. Zhao. Is that how you say it? Zhao?
I would actually say look what you saw last week. What'd you see? Um, Last week I think Pix was targeted. I think he had 7 targets last week. I think I saw 6 or 7 targets. I don't I don't think you're gonna see Matt Ryan pepper him with targets, unless he really needs to. I don't know.
I think it hurts because
That's why I said I think it hurts too.
teams don't have to worry about both now. Teams
Hmm.
just say Atlanta, Pitts. Not Atlanta, Pitts, Ridley. Patterson can join that conversation, but um, you know, teams will put their best player on Kyle Pitts now.
Yeah, you kind of see if they play the Rams, you're gonna see Jalen Ramsey guard Pitts. Like when the Rams played the Lions, Ramsey was guarding a tight end. He was guarding Hawkinson. It's crazy.
Yep. So next one, we appreciate the question, James. Keep them coming, baby. Elijah Mitchell or Michael Carter rest of season in a PPR league.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to take my bias of Elijah Mitchell out because he just fucked my draft by taking over the job away from Trey Sermon. So just by looking at it, would have been a PPR league. I will value the PPR back, which is Michael Carter. He is a PPR back. Elijah Mitchell is not the PPR back for his team. I think that position holds to what's his name? It's not Jeff Wilson. What's the other running back's name? For
Hasty?
Yeah, Jermichael Hasty. Hasty is a third down back for them.
Even
Uh,
Kyle Juszczyk.
even Kyle Juszczyk. Yep. So I think Michael Carter rest of the season. Now, if I'm an Elijah Mitchell owner, I might be trading Elijah Mitchell because his value is super high right now. Back to back 100-yard games. Super impressive. I will look to
Yeah, back
trade
to back
Elijah Mitchell
100 with
right
a
now.
touchdown. You've seen
Yeah.
3 of the 4 games he started and played the whole game, over 21 fantasy points.
Yep.
The only thing with that San Francisco team is the backfield is getting healthy. You're seeing Jeff Wilson Jr. about to be back from IR, who you've seen perform in the past, has Kyle Shanahan's trust. Jermichael Hasty, who was getting some red zone opportunities, is going to
hmm
be back soon. I think they have one more, don't they?
Jeff Wilson's on IR.
Yep. So those two. So I would say Michael Carter as well. Yep, like you said, because of the PPR game, the Jets suck. They're always going to be in check down mode. Um, I like it a lot. Michael Carter, he's good.
Yep, I agree. Michael Carter. Yeah, George
Uh,
tried to get Michael Carter from me.
did I?
Yeah, remember?
Oh yeah. I mean, Woods is sweet too, but
hmm
all right, James, we love the participation, baby. You getting a participation trophy today because you keep the questions coming. Trade Godwin for DK. I like DK a lot more.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown will be back for the
Yep.
Bucks. Rob Gronkowski will be back for the Bucks. Not saying Godwin's gonna, completely get shit on, but he's not gonna be as good. DK is a beast. When Russell Wilson gets back after the bye week, I expect DK hopefully not to go off that first game versus the Packers, but after that, expect a big season, rest of the season for DK. And he's been doing good with Gino.
Yep, I agree. He has another one down here.
Yeah, Godwin has been feasting and beasting, but um,
How about that one?
hmm, I'm not a fan. I'd rather have Godwin and Sanders. You don't think
Really?
so?
Debo, man.
Debo is good. He's a
He's like
beast.
wide receiver 3 right now, or wide receiver 4, I think.
How can he keep it up? I guess he is a beast, but you're gonna get Kittle back soon. Eventually, teams gotta. He had 6 catches for 171 yards last week.
Game breaker.
He is a beast.
I don't think you need to give up Emmanuel Sanders and Godwin for him. You might want to give up Godwin and somebody else. I would keep Emmanuel Sanders.
I just don't know. I mean, he's got over 156 yards in 3 games, 3 of 7 games. That's unheard of. I expect some big games to happen, and then these other games, 5 for 52, 3 for 58. I don't expect
But
this guy to get 30 points every week.
see, the thing is with them is that there's no Mike Evans, there's no Antonio Brown on the wide receiver room for him. You got Muhammad Sanu and Brandon Ayuk,
True. Oh
who's
yeah,
gonna.
I still think he's better than Godwin, but not by much. Not enough to justify throwing in Emmanuel Sanders.
What's I mean? I wouldn't do Emmanuel Sanders. I'll probably do somebody else.
Yeah, if you can throw somebody else worse, then yeah. But is Debo
hmm
better than Godwin? Yes, by a lot. No.
That so DK is better than Debo.
Yes,
So
I agree.
if you can do Godwin for Debo yeah, if you can do Godwin for DK straight up, I would do that.
Yeah, I go back to that trade for sure. I mean, DK, the next tier, Debo, on the same tier, Godwin.
hmm Exactly.
Would I give up Godwin and Sanders for DK Metcalf? Yes.
So start Judy, Darren Williams. So are we starting one here?
Yeah, who you? Out of those 4, who do I like the best? Obviously, if James Robinson doesn't play, I would probably say Hyde.
It's still Cordero Patterson for me.
Oh, is that? I thought it was Adrian Peterson.
Oh, yep. Peterson. Sorry.
Yeah.
My screen is small.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at mine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, I agree. I would
Pick one, he
go.
says. I would go Hyde and Daryl Williams, the top two. Um, Obviously Hyde, like I said, only if James Robinson's out. If James Robinson healthy, you can go Daryl Williams. I think the Packers are gonna not beat up on the Chiefs, but I think they'll be in control most of the game, and the Chiefs are gonna have to kind of be coming from behind. And you saw the Chiefs actually checking down to Daryl Williams a lot last game, so I expect more of the same. AP, tough to say what his workload's going to be first game in on Tennessee.
Nah, not a lot. I don't expect a lot first game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he got like 15 carries. We'll see, but just not a risk that you don't have to take that risk with Daryl Williams or Hyde if James Robinson's out.
Mhm.
Judy, not bad actually. What's Judy been doing?
He says or Devontae Parker actually. So I'll go with the two running backs first, and then I'll go with Parker next.
Yep, I agree. So again, James Robinson's out. Hyde is number one. If James Robinson's in, Hyde is not relevant.
Exactly.
Daryl
Exactly.
Williams next. Devontae Parker next. Judy next. AP probably don't start this week. Now we could eat our words. AP could turn in like a 12 carry, 40-yard, 2 touchdown game.
Hmm. Hey, since we got 7 people here, watching this right now, we're gonna put a challenge out there. If we can get 100 subscribers on YouTube, George will do the one chip challenge.
Oh yeah? Damn. Why you gotta put me out there?
You like hot food, dog? I don't fuck
That
with
shit'll
hot food
burn
like
my
that.
butthole. How many subscribers we at?
21, 22.
All right, that's a lot of. We need a lot of work, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Go
Yeah.
subscribe on YouTube, please.
Subscribe on YouTube. Share with your fantasy football league. Let them know.
You don't want to share
Uh,
with your league though, because then you'll lose the edge.
Nah, it's okay. You'll be the first one to get the advice. Phil,
I'm
please
looking out for you. Aaron's looking out for the people.
listen, man. You can always private message us, and we'll give you some nice goodies.
True. True. You know what? While we got 8 viewers, why don't we talk about the mullet? You know what I'm saying? What y'all
Oh, I was about
think?
to say. I was about to say that too. George is committed to his Halloween costume so much that he decided he'll get a mullet done. Did you grow
Yeah.
Did you grow your hair out for 2 years just for one Halloween?
Hey, this mullet is great. I might keep it. I'm not kidding. Got the
Oh, I
stash
got
too.
that's
What y'all think? Come
hilarious.
on, give us a thumbs up if y'all love it. Prestone, where you at?
All right, James came back with another one. Are you worried about Travis Kelsey? No, I'm not.
No, I'm
But
not either.
this is why you also don't draft. Hopefully, you didn't draft him in the first round. This is why you don't draft a tight end in the first round. This is why you don't do it.
He's still getting targets. Not putting up the 20 plus points he was putting up the first couple games of the year, but he's still getting his targets. I mean, you saw him actually probably have his worst game that I could probably remember him having last week. He had a couple drops, a fumble.
Yeah, 4 catches, 24 yards, and a fumble. So he only came away with 4 points. So not
So
good again.
you know what that means?
Hmm.
Look out, Green Bay.
Is that game in? Uh
Arrowhead.
oh no, give me Chiefs all day.
I mean, I'll take the Packers, but Chiefs still. I mean, Packers are. They finally fucking after they beat the Cardinals, they finally get their respect. Fuck the NFL kind of mainstream ESPN bullshit. Got the Cowboys ahead of the fucking Packers. Man, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Hey, Cowboys are a good team, man.
True, but hoping Jair can make a recovery once the wideouts get back. Tanyan's a blow. I was hoping they traded for a tight end, but Degora is looking decent. He looked pretty good last game.
Yeah.
Mercedes Lewis, one of the best blocking tight ends in the game. And
Surprised you
shoot,
didn't mention one of those guys.
he even had that nice catch. You
That's
saw it?
crazy. Yeah.
Out of bounds, though, but
Is he a rookie?
it's the Packers offense. You got Devontae Adams is gonna go off. Aaron Jones is gonna go off.
Randall
Pick
Cobb.
one. Pick one out of Lazard, Cobb, MVS, Degora, Mercedes Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Pick one or two. If it's a game where Rodgers throws for 250 and 2 TDs, it's gonna be hard for him to go off,
Mm-hmm.
which he's been
True.
doing most of the time. They're getting that
Yeah.
running game working, averaging 5 yards a carry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Dylan
Their
looked
offense
pretty
is
good.
clicking. Yeah. What I love about what their offense have been doing this year is, the Bucks beat them last year with their front four. Packers ain't gonna let the front four, the pass rush at all affect the game. You know why? They're getting the ball up quick, slinging it, 2 seconds and gone. Rams straight for Von Miller. It don't matter. He can't get back there in 2 seconds, baby.
If you say so.
I know.
So trade CD for Saquon, Henry out, and my running back
Yes.
starter.
Even if regardless of what situation you're in, I would trade CeeDee Lamb all day for Saquon, baby. Come on. Get it. Are these trades that
Yeah.
are proposed to you?
He said
Saquon or
Saquon. Saquon makes it.
love Saquon.
Saquon hopefully plays this week. If Saquon doesn't play this week, I have no running backs to start in my one league.
Even if he don't play this week, I'd still do that trade. I think, obviously your record should be decent with those wideouts. You don't need Lamb. Your wideouts are still great without Lamb. You need running backs. Saquon for sure I would do.
Yeah, running backs are great because you have Devontae Adams and
See,
Godwin and
honestly,
Sanders.
trade CD for Saquon. Trade Godwin for DK. Boom, you're looking real good.
Yeah, improve your team with two trades for sure.
Yeah. And in that trade for Debo, if you can trade Godwin and Judy, I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I would prefer to have DK Metcalf over Debo and Godwin.
Oh yeah,
I'm not worried about one-off game for Emmanuel Sanders. He's that offense is clicking. That
yeah. That was a
offense is
weird
going to
game.
click.
That was a weird game for sure. Definitely a weird game.
Yo,
What else we got? Anything else?
what's going on with this picture up here? This Facebook picture at the top.
Oh, I posted it to Facebook.
What is that? Is that you?
Yeah, I had to post it to my Facebook and then share it with the Gridiron guys.
Dog, what are you doing? Ain't nobody want to see your ugly ass.
I mean, hey, right now you see that thing at the top that says Restream. That's because it's a free version. Once you pay for it, then you can post straight to the Gridiron guys Facebook page.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hashtag no money spent.
Yep, if y'all liking what we got, follow us on YouTube, subscribe to us on YouTube,
Yeah,
follow
yeah,
us
like
on
we
Twitch.
said, subscribe to us on YouTube so George can get that one chip challenge.
Follow us on Twitch, subscribe to us on Twitch. We noticed that. Would you do it for Mixon, CeeDee Lamb for Joe Mixon?
I wouldn't.
Probably not. I don't value
Mixon's
Mixon super high. Mixon is playing good, but you kind of saw him in the beginning of the season getting 20 plus carries a game. The past 3 weeks, he's been getting 12 to 15. You've been seeing P Ryan play a lot. You've been seeing Chris Evans play a lot.
uh-huh.
Mixon's still been doing good, but just they're like I don't. They learned their lesson. I think. I hope. He can't handle 20 touches a week and stay healthy for a 17-game season.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So the workload's going down. CD's still good. That offense is good. So, but yeah, guys, again, be sure to follow us on Twitch. You get and YouTube. You get notifications when we go live. Like I said, Twitch. You can subscribe to us, watch us ad free. We love the support. You know what I'm saying? If you do, we love the support. If you don't, we just, you know what I'm saying, we out here doing it for y'all. You got
Oh, for
anything else
sure.
you want to add in here, Aaron? Or
No, we're good. We're good. I'm trying to figure out how come we weren't getting to Facebook. Sorry, people on Facebook. We weren't getting Facebook comments on here, which is really weird. I'm not sure why we
damn,
weren't getting them. So
oh, people been commenting.
yeah, um, nothing crazy. Morgan was commenting on it, but that was about it. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't coming up in the chat, so I gotta figure that out for next time.
Yeah. What does
Yeah,
this button do?
that just brings up the chat overlay. So if you say something in the chat, it'll bring it up to the side.
So if you say something, I don't know. We're
Yeah,
still
see.
messing around with this. Oh, I see. That's pretty cool. I wonder if now it'll work with Facebook though.
No, I'm gonna say something.
Somebody on Facebook.
Oh, there it goes.
But
All
now it
right,
works.
now it works. I don't know, man. We'll figure
You
this out.
fixed it. People
I
on
think maybe
Facebook.
this
Do that again on
probably
Facebook. People on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Now's your chance. Shoot away with the questions.
yeah. So I think when I post, you can see it because someone else just posted on Facebook and then it come up
Unbelievable.
on our chat. So
You'll just have to, maybe we'll just open it up in a separate window.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what we'll have to do.
All right.
Well, Aaron, be sure to get to all those questions on Facebook.
I got you.
I can't see them, you know.
Hey, you
Again,
should.
we
Yeah.
thank all.
You said
Much
what?
love. I said we thank all. Much love. We're signing off. Almost went for an hour. We love it. We're here to do it for y'all. Thank you, James. Thank you, P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, everybody on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter for listening, watching us live. We love y'all. Much love. You know what I'm saying?